Hello, everybody. Welcome to this short lecture on Chapter 3, Ethics in Public Speaking. In this lecture, we are going to go over what ethics are, how do we speak ethically, and also how do we listen ethically. So here's the question: why is ethics important in public speaking? Well, the reason ethics are important in public speaking is because it helps to build trust with the audience. Through communication, our ideas about right and wrong, or good or bad, are formed. We all know unethical communication can lead to poor decision making or lack of respect for self and others, and can threaten the well-being of individuals and society. So, when we want to define ethics, ethics involves making decision about right and wrong within a dilemma. In a moral dilemma, we apply ethics to make choices, again about what is good or bad. Sometimes ethical dilemmas are simple, and other times they require complex choices. For example, the decision to report your immediate boss for misrepresenting expenses, or the decision to move your grandmothers into a retirement community. As a public speaker, we make ethical choices when preparing and delivering speech. We can easily be faced with a dilemma regarding morality when deciding what information to provide or how to accurately represent that information. Now, how do we speak ethically? Credible public speakers are open and honest with audience. Honesty includes telling your audience why you're speaking. You give that information in your thesis statement and what you will address throughout your speech. Speakers must actively avoid plagiarism and remain committed to honesty and integrity at all costs. Enough information should be given so that the audience can easily find the sources. You should not use other people's work without acknowledging it. Ethical speakers should provide all kinds of resources, written, oral, and visual citations. Speakers should also carefully select and correctly cite images displayed in their visual aid. All pictures should be cited unless the presenter uses personal clip art or purchased stock image. It is also important to understand how copyright law might affect what and how you include information in your speech and on your visual aid. You have to set responsible speech goals to achieve ethical communication in public speaking. You have to learn to promote diversity, which is an appreciation for differences among the individuals and groups. An important way for speaker to develop responsible language is through the use of inclusionary pronouns and phrases. At all costs, avoid hate speech. A key aspect of ethical speaking is to develop an awareness of spoken words and power of words. Employ respect, free speech balance with our responsibility as a speaker to respect our audience. Now finally, how do we ethically listen? Communicating respect for speakers occurs when the listener prepares to listen and listens with his or her whole body. In order to ethically listen, it is also imperative to listen with more than just ears. Your critical mind should also be at work. An attentive listening posture should include sitting up and remaining alert, keeping eye contact with the speakers and his or her visual aid. removing distractions from your areas, and taking notes when necessary. You should also give feedback. When someone listens carefully to the speech, they should be able to provide ethical feedback. Thank you all for listening to this short lecture. If you have any questions or concern, you're welcome to contact me. Bye-bye.